Subject of much talk the first 2 months of the season. This surface, a kick from Wyden, only has to sit up for Xavier Savage, and he got a bounce straight from Maroons service.
As we see on the replay, it just allows and brings up Jacob Kiraz, which then allows Savage to have an open passage towards the try line. Horsburgh going to the line, eyeballs his defender, plays out the back to Jack Whiten, who has had a great start to this game. And Savage summed it up beautifully. Composure, could have probably taken it on the full. Such a smart play. The two pass to a kick was, it just brings up the winger.
No dramas with the put down either for the X-Man, who's back and celebrating here in Magic Round at Suncorp Stadium.
Head butted the ground there. Capel in that tackle. Walters. Now it's with Reynolds. Reece Walsh kicking early. And what a kick it is. He's got it. Yes. There it is. The opening try tonight to Selwyn Cobbo.
The Harvey Norman replay will show it all. And look at that. Just drew every player up towards them. That created the space behind the line, and there was plenty there. And Cobbo just was a jog trot at the end to him. Lovely kick from Welsh, and then Cobbo just slowed down. Bang, there it is.
It was a nice time play, Fatty, and just the work by Jordan Ricky running on the inside shoulder of Cooper Johns, which created that space out the back for Reece Walsh. We always see Reece Walsh running on that play, on that sweet play out the back, but that time
a couple of metres away. Carrigan. Now Reynolds. Reece Walsh. Selwyn Cobbo gets a double. Cobbo's in the corner.
Kenny Bromwich for Nicarima. Oh, Aiken just breaking straight through. Chance. The hammer. Goodbye.
Tabuai-Fidow down this left-hand side. Wonderful little play. It was just a one-on-one miss there from Ramian. And Ewan Aiken, two very strong ball runners, finds Hammer looming up on the inside, too fast. He comes up with exactly what the fans like. We just see here, Ewan Aiken, he had some success earlier. Comes off the left foot. And just like that, Dan, just when you think the Sharks are getting on top with some fielded advantage, they have the ability to stick to their process.
He can offload as well. Not this time. One play left. Katoa shapes the kick. The cutout. That is majestic. That is sumptuous.
Here's the late offload from SA. SA's provided plenty of spark off the bench. They come out to this left-hand side. Nicarima, have a look at the shape. Just places himself behind Lemuelu. And quick hands, didn't have time to readjust. Just got the pass away. Absolutely perfect to Tessie New. And Dan, it is 28 points to nil. Kick to come for the Dolphins.
No one here can believe it. You can't be surprised, though, anything the Dolphins do this year. They just continue to shock.
Cook. Walker with a kick. Here they come. Try Isaiah Tass. Gets a four-pointer. They're a special football team, the South Sydney Rabbitohs.
Just watch the absorption of Cody Walker. Harvey Norman replay allows the defence to come to him, and he's just got so much time to make the right decision and puts it on the left foot. And that's a try to Isaiah Tass, who certainly deserves one. I mentioned before, he's an unsung hero in this South Sydney team. He does a great job defensively, and he's picked up a four-pointer.
He's settled at the Gold Coast. He's made that known. For a nice hands. Kelly, they're away. Khan-Pereira does it past to Foran. Kicks over the top and gets it back. Oh, the height of you, Moffy. A first half hat-trick. but he set it up. Beautiful hands from Kelly, and Pereira just had to go back on the inside. He was untouched for and does it all himself. You talk about instincts and young players and what they see. He just had a glance on the inside. Foran couldn't believe his luck. He thought he was going over for a hat-trick.
What a player, what a discovery this year. You check with what you want to call. You've gone from old fox to old bull now. But here's Khan-Pereira. He's quite a story. He's Lismore born, but he's of Aboriginal, Pakistani and Sri Lankan descent. Lofi Khan-Pereira.
Reece Walsh, Munster to Christian Welsh. Last play here for Melbourne. Cameron Munster goes on his own. They run it on the last. It opened up in front of him.
Just look at the big gap underneath the uprights there. Munster reads it. Harvey Norman replay, beautifully executed. Lovely set of 6 off the back of the repeat again. And the Broncos were just opened up there by the two playmakers. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, Patrick Carrigan, he was filthy.
Smith, Radley and Keary. And here's Billy Smith with a backhanded pass. It was a lovely ball. And Corey Allen's got a try in the corner.
Goes out the back. Keary gives him a bit of time. He beats Crichton on the outside, gets Tayo interested. This will look great from this angle. A little bit of early ball. Not much room, but just enough. Just gets on the outside, gets the fend. Little left-hand flick to Corey Allen. That's about the third time he's got Brian Tayo.
JT sideline.
Yeah, well, this is a side they've looked most likely. Billy Smith's side, he's probably been the Roosters' best all night.
And here's Hess with the ball. Late offload. Robson kept alive. Now McLean, beautiful play. Townsend onto the tarmac. Kicks for the corner. Here comes Phelps. Cowboys. Perfection.
It's a good bumping run. Some offloading skills. He did really well there. The dummy half in Reece Robson. Townsend sums it up pretty quickly. Got a beautiful touch, hasn't he? And Felt right on the ball. Full pace there. That's a great shot. Look at the bounce here for Felt. That might get them going now, the Cowboys.
Everything perfect. Cotter, Dearden, and into the line drink water. This is so good. Holmes down with it. Supporters there. Dearden, it is 3. 3 tries while the Dragons are down to 12.
Second man play here. Dearden stays alive, back on the inside. Watch this. Holmes with great footwork. Dearden there right on the spot. Too quick for Sewer. Dearden goes over.
Well, 3 tries in a matter of minutes. The G girls have got a stitch. It's hard work. Up they go again. 3 straight to the Cowboys, and again it's come down that right side. Oh gee, that's one of the most costly sin biddings of the year, to see that many points amassed. For Hunts, they're lined up. Sloan, Sully, he's lost the ball. Dearden picks it up. Have I said that it's been a mixed night for Moses Sully? Talk about your rocks or diamonds.
And they get to the final play, only just, but they get there now. Boyd high, out towards a leaping winger. It's brilliant from Philip Sami.
He is just so good at all aspects of what it takes to be a very good winger. He's got footwork, he can jump in the air like this, pull in a ball that he shouldn't be able to, really. Marju was there, and Marju looked like he had a pretty good shot at it, but Philip Sami just muscles his way into a position that gives him the best crack at the ball. But he's just one of those players that can beat a defender. He's got it all, Philip Sami.
And forward long to Kelly, who had Khan-Pereira on his outside. Now he pulls the trigger on a pass. And the ball back in field. Jaden Campbell gets there. Kelly, it looked like he'd blown an opportunity.
Khan-Pereira, Kieran Foran across the face there of David Fifita. Certainly fooled Dane Gagai, and then eventually made it happen, and a great long ball back on the inside. Foran was there supporting Khan-Pereira on the inside. He threw it across the face of Kieran Foran. He beats the tackle there and is able to flick it out. In the end, great work from Brian Kelly, because he did look like he mucked it up. And that one from Khan-Pereira to Jaden Campbell, a beauty. Long ball back inside, and Jaden Campbell.
Quick thinking, fast on his feet too. Speaking of fast on his feet, Ponga is cutting them to ribbons. Now he takes Campbell on. Kalen Ponga, what a game he is having.
Speed on the advantage line, at the defensive line. Little skip on the outside, gets on outside Fasua Mala'awi, throws the dummy and throws another one to grab Jaden Campbell. Wrong foots the fullback. That is brilliant from Kalen Ponga. Shows the ball on the inside, doesn't miss a beat. Still has the acceleration to get around the fullback. Yes, pump of the fist, absolutely.
Wrapped up by Philip Sami. Ponga. Hastings for Gamble. Lockie Miller. Gagai straightens. Dane Gagai through a couple of turnstiles.
Towards the inside shoulder, you still make contact with the defender and stop him. Don't give him the opportunity to get across and make that tackle.
And it's a big try to be awarded. It was 10 points the difference with time for Gold Coast. This makes it a really steep mountain now. You heard the argument from Kieran Foran. Justin Holbrook will no doubt be asked about that in the post-match media conference, and there will be plenty of people watching.
8 metres away. Little, who has scored in his last 2 matches against the Roosters. Maybe good for a little burrowing effort here. Here he is, Little, to the right for Hunt. Prop and beat one, and goes over. What a start!
It was a wide 4 defenders, and they just rush up on the outside. He skips back to the inside, and he's so strong and powerful and built low to the ground. He just ducks underneath that last tackle. He knew there was space. He's got great footwork, has a big show to the outside.
Love seeing Ben Hunt run close to the line. That's almost like a Cameron Munster style dummy, an exaggerated dummy. And he's got the customary kick into the crowd.
Tipped over there, Jordan McLean. As it comes from Townsend to Drinkwater. That's a lovely floating pass, and Felt's got a chance. He twists his way over, and the Cowboys hit back.
And in the end, it was a pretty good tackle. Have a say, Tabuai-Fidow finds himself in the tackle. And Hughes is aware of it. And now the hammer can't get there, and Munster scores. Well, what about that?
Put on his back. Milford. Anthony Milford. Anthony Milford going on his own and scoring in the corner.
He's got pace. Harvey Norman replay will show it. Look, he just little step, little dummy. They just hung off him for a section, and that's it. That's all he needed.
From that position of the field, normally you'd have 5 defenders. That time the Dragons only had 4 because of Jack DeBellum in the sin bin. Wide pass, gets him straight to the edge, ball in 2 hands. Moses Sully, he takes the dummy, and then Milf winding back the clock.
He's had terrible injuries in the last couple of years. As we see Reynolds. Oh, Reynolds gets through some weak defence. Reynolds puts the foot down. Oh, what a pass! What a pass! Ezra Mam is over to score. And that's a great Broncos.
As we said, it's Reynolds when he drifts across. You got to get him. You have to get him that way. He just went between 2, Drew Johnson and Tohu Harris. I thought that enough here in the picture to help out. In terms of it, just look away. His back pass out the side. Beautiful to watch, honey.
Oh, 100%. Such an influential player, the mastermind behind the Broncos, and I love the double pump there.
Director and Jerry
throws the dummy twice, completely falls through, accelerates through the hole of Tohu Harris. He'll be disappointed with that, but Ezra Mann gets the points up for the Broncos. They're on fire.
Mitchell again, first receiver. Ilias, taken by Whiten. Swept off his feet, Lachlan Ilias. Last tackle, Walker again. Then the cutout pass for Tass. He got it right this time, Cody.